If you grew up eating Totinos pizza rolls, today I'm going to show you how to make them low carb. Before we get started on our pizza bites, I want to take a moment to give Thrive a special thank you for sponsoring this part of the video. Thrive is an online membership market. Everything is delivered straight to your door. You're guaranteed a savings. They have super clean ingredients, which I love. All items are less expensive than traditional retail, plus all orders over $49 ship free. On the website, you can filter by diet and lifestyle, by brand, by category, which makes shopping so easy. There's also a deals page on the site where you can easily shop all the best deals of your favorite products. And for today's recipe, these are some of the ingredients that we used. Thrive is a great place to buy specialty ingredients, like those ingredients that you're going from store to store. They usually carry everything at Thrive, whether you live a keto lifestyle, paleo, vegan, they have something for everyone. If you've been thinking of trying Thrive, now's the time. You get 30% off. Along with that, you get a free gift up to $50 on your first order. So I already have all my ingredients laid out. This is very similar to a traditional fathead dough, but it doesn't have the cream cheese, so the texture is a little better. Okay, I'm just saying. This is just my version of it. It works out really great for pizzas, and obviously for this recipe, it's perfect. So the first thing we're gonna start off with is microwaving our mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. So this is the texture that you're looking for. You want it to be nice and melty so that all the ingredients can all get well incorporated. So we have our cheese. Here is a little almond flour. So this is just some blanched almond flour. Then we have some baking powder and some xanthan gum. So the xanthan gum is just going to give you that texture that you're looking for in a dough. Just in case you guys are wondering, I know it's like a specialty ingredient. I could even leave it linked in the description below just so that you guys know exactly what I'm using. For our seasonings, we have some onion powder, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. Make sure you have that flavor in there. And you can't forget your eggs. Typically, you want everything to be room temperature so it all mixes really well. I'm gonna try to do it with our spatula first, and probably have to get my hands in there just to make sure that everything is well incorporated, but you're gonna see how this right here is actually gonna turn into our dough. You could even make pizza dough from this. You might have to get your hand in here, guys, put in that arm work. It does get a little messy, but it's nothing more than what you would do making a traditional pizza dough. We're just gonna mix this for about a minute or so, and then I'm gonna show you what the texture should look like. It's almost like kneading. You're just like kneading the dough. I've kneaded our dough for about a minute and a half, almost 2 minutes, and this is what our dough is looking like. Looks almost just like traditional dough, but without all the carbs. Okay, so we're gonna use 2 pieces of wax paper just to roll out our dough. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of avocado oil, just so it doesn't stick. Have our rolling pin. Now, if you don't have a rolling pin, you can use literally anything you have, a wine bottle, a cup. You can even just take your time and press it down with your hands. But if you do, then this is what you will be doing at home. And we're just aiming for about 1/4 inch. You don't want it too thin or too thick. Now, it's not gonna be perfectly even unless you're, making tortillas on a daily. But you just want it to spread out as evenly as possible. Okay, beautiful. Looks like regular pizza dough. Now we're just gonna use our little pizza cutter to make some even edges. We'll end up using this little dough afterwards, but right now let's just go ahead and cut our pizza bites. So we're gonna cut these in 3, trying to make them as even as possible. And as you can see, it's pretty flexible, like it's not gonna fall apart on you. And out of this 1 strip, I'm thinking I'm gonna make like 2 really good sized pizza bites. Just trying to be as precise and even as possible. I'm just trying to make them, you know, as even as I can. You just want to make sure when you are cutting your dough, you want to give enough space for your sauce, your cheese, your pepperoni, any toppings that you want to add into it. So for me, I think that this is gonna be a really good size. You know, I'm thinking more like dinner portions, not like a little snack bite. But of course, you can make them little minis and then it would be great for like a little appetizer or something. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of our dough. So we have all of our pizza bites. We have the dough rolled out to the size that, you know, just again, a lot of this is all personal preference. If you want little minis, then you're gonna roll it out, you know, nice and thin and then cut them a lot smaller. In this case, this is the size that I'm going for. And now we're just gonna go ahead and add in all of our toppings. We have our cheese, uncured pepperoni. Then we have our no sugar pizza sauce. This is of course from Thrive. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with our sauce. You can always just press down your dough a little, just to make it a little wider so you have like more of a surface to, you know, for your toppings. So we'll add in a little bit of sauce, a little cheese, some pepperoni, a little extra cheese on top, and now let's go ahead and close it up. Now I'm gonna use a fork just to kind of seal this little baby. It almost looks like a little Hot Pocket. I don't know if you guys remember those, but I grew up eating those. So here we are. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest. And then before they go into the oven, I'm gonna show you just a little, it's not a secret, but it's something I like to do to make them look nice and golden brown. Okay, so now that our pizza bites are all laid out, this is the first batch. I did have enough dough to make 2 batches. This is the first one here. What we're gonna do is a little egg wash. Now, this is what gives it that golden brown color when it's baking. Usually add this to your pastry. So we're gonna go ahead and add this to our pizza bites. Just mix 1 egg with a tablespoon of water. You can do a tablespoon of heavy cream as well, but water works. So we're just gonna go ahead and lightly brush this on. So as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna get these babies into the oven, and I cannot wait to show you how these turn out. You don't wanna finish your pizza bites and then have to wait for your oven to preheat. That's beautiful. Okay, so now we're gonna get these babies in. They're gonna bake for about 15 to 20 minutes. Look at this. They look beautiful. All right, guys, so we're gonna go right into it. Take a bite. Ooh, look at that. Guys, there's no skimpiness here. Ooh, hot. This tastes like gourmet Totinos. We need some ranch, and then we're done. But if you guys like these ideas and this video, show me some love and go hit that like button. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video.